Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Mauricio Umansky shows public support for Kyle Richards amid their split. Here's how the RHOB'd pair is navigating their separation today. In the nearly 2 years since Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's split made headlines, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills pair is still navigating their separation in the public eye. And in case you were wondering, it does appear that they remain on good terms, with Mauricio even taking notice of some of Kyle's more recent updates that she's shared about her life on social media. In recent weeks, Kyle has taken her Instagram followers along with her as she shares new insight into what she's up to in Los Angeles, as well as her life in Aspen, where the Umansky-Richards family also has a home. Both a post in which Kyle is snuggling one of her dogs at home in Lay below, as well as a post where she spills on some of her favorite spots in Aspen, were liked by Mauricio. Earlier this summer, Mauricio also commented on a photo of Kyle posted of their daughters, with her looking stunning while out and about together. "So cute," Mauricio wrote in the comments with several heart emojis. "You all look gorgeous." In fact, Kyle and Mauricio are often together for the sake of their 4 daughters. The separated couple reunite pretty frequently to spend time with their kids for family dinners and events, big and small. They also recently hosted Alexia Umansky's engagement party at their home in Encino as they count down to her wedding to Jake Zingerman. You can hear more from Kyle on how she and Mauricio are making co-parenting work by checking out the video at the top of the post. Kyle and Mauricio also remain cordial when they open up about each other in recent interviews. Earlier this summer, Kyle chatted with Extra and revealed her take on how she thinks Mauricio and her are handling their split. "We're doing the best we can, and I think our kids feel that," she said. Weeks prior, Mauricio spoke to TMZ and shared his POV on where they stand, and he shared a similar sentiment. "We talk all the time," he said, adding that things are amazing between them. "I love her," he added. Kyle confirmed her separation from Mauricio in 2023. She opened up about their split on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on October of that year, following speculation about their relationship status earlier in the year. While they remain separated, Kyle and Mauricio have yet to formally file for divorce as of July 2025. To hear more about how they are navigating their split while also being there for their daughters, check out the video at the top of the post. Find out more on what Mauricio has been up to this summer amid his separation from Kyle. For years, Mauricio Umansky and Kyle Richards were the golden couple of Beverly Hills, reality royalty whose marriage outlasted most Hollywood unions. But in recent months, their relationship has been placed under a magnifying glass, dissected in headlines, on podcasts, and in social media rabbit holes. The news of their separation stunned fans of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, who saw the pair as a rare example of love weathering the storm of fame. Yet even as their romantic connection seemingly unravels, Mauricio is proving that love doesn't always disappear, it just evolves. In a world where post-breakup behavior is often filled with silent unfollows and passive-aggressive subtweets, Mauricio took a different route: compassion. Over the weekend, he appeared at a charity gala in Los Angeles, walking the red carpet alone, but with his heart clearly tethered to someone else. Reporters expected awkward silences or carefully worded no comments, but instead, Mauricio did something rare. He offered unflinching support for his estranged wife, Kyle. "I'll always support Kyle," he said, adjusting the sleek lapels of his tux. "We built a life together. We raised daughters who are turning into incredible women. That's not something you can just switch off because of a rough patch. Love changes. It doesn't have to disappear." His words were sincere, unpolished, and clearly not rehearsed for sound bites. For a brief moment, the flashing cameras paused, as if even the paparazzi were caught off guard by the honesty. That wasn't the only moment Mauricio showed where his heart lies. Earlier that day, he reposted a candid snapshot of Kyle and their youngest daughter, Portia, on his Instagram stories with a caption that read, "Two of the greatest loves of my life." Just below the image, a soft heart emoji pulsed, quiet, but loud enough for his followers to read between the lines. Some fans wondered if the post meant a reconciliation was on the horizon. Others took it as a sign of respect between two people navigating a deeply personal transformation in public view. But no matter the interpretation, one thing was clear. Mauricio wasn't playing the villain in a breakup narrative. He was still, in many ways, protecting Kyle, even if their future as a couple remained uncertain. Sources close to the couple revealed that Mauricio and Kyle have been attending therapy, not necessarily to rekindle their romance, but to redefine their relationship. They're rewriting the rules, the insider shared. It's not about fighting or pointing fingers. It's about finding a way to coexist peacefully, especially for their daughters. Indeed, family seems to be the anchor in this transition. Mauricio and Kyle were recently spotted cheering on Portia at a school play, sitting side by side, laughing and clapping with unfiltered joy. While some tabloids tried to spin it into a reunion alert, others saw it for what it was, a demonstration that love, when nurtured, doesn't have to come in one form. Behind the scenes, Mauricio has also been quietly defending Kyle amid online backlash. When some followers criticized her for changing, he reportedly reached out to a few gossip blogs, asking them to remove particularly cruel comments. "She's growing," he told a close friend. "Let her grow. We all should." This stance isn't just refreshing, it's revolutionary in a genre built on feuds and face-offs. The Bravo universe is used to messy divorces, cryptic tweets, and emotional breakdowns on camera. But Mauricio and Kyle's split is starting to resemble something more radical, mature love. That's not to say there hasn't been pain. In his recent podcast appearance on The Agency Life, Mauricio admitted the past year has been one of the hardest times in his life. "There are days I wake up and think, what did I do wrong? And then I remember, sometimes two people just grow in different directions. That doesn't mean we failed. It means we lived, and now we're learning how to live differently." He even hinted at an upcoming memoir, where he plans to write about love, fatherhood, and what it means to support someone even after the romance fades. It's not about throwing each other under the bus. It's about telling the truth with kindness. Mauricio's public support comes at a time when Kyle is also carving out her own identity. Between her new podcast, wellness ventures, and cryptic Instagram quotes about self-discovery, it's clear she's embarking on her own journey. Still, fans can't help but notice how often her voice softens when she talks about Mauricio. "He's always going to be family," she said recently, "no matter what happens." The idea of chosen family is one many couples overlook in the chaos of a breakup. But Mauricio and Kyle seem determined to write their own ending, or perhaps a new beginning with different titles. Not husband and wife, not enemies, but something far more complex and real.